tournament stage, but right now, Impunity KH, we did say that they need to figure out something. Is that something? This Terizla pick. Who knows? It might be their pocket pick. They might be comfortable with it, but right now, it's a challenge that EVOS SG has to face.
Yeah, and I am just so stoked for this game itself because we finally see Terizla come right in. Once he drops that penalty zone, it will mean that members of the side of EVOS SG have to avoid that certain area, you know, or else to be pretty much stuck in a really tight spot. So I really do wonder if they could punish it because Terizla do have a problem. It's not really the most mobile of all these heroes that actually comes out to play. And as much as he offers damage, he needs to outlast that early game.
But it is a good Sylvana counterpart. Just seeing how the penalty zone is similar to that Imperial Justice, but in a way you can dash in, dash out of that.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar. Like the idea is similar,
Very much.
but yeah, I think if Imperial Justice can work, the penalty zone might.
Perhaps so, but of course, let's put that to the test, as this will be the best of 3 between EVOS SG as well as Impunity KH. Couple of pokes coming out of both Potato as well as Aeon, but wave clears are pretty good coming from Impunity as they are shoving it back and forth. Oh!
Look at the damage coming out from Boom to Potato, half HP.
Do you see this one coming? I can't believe it. It's the Terizla, but JPL's coming from the back as well, hoping to just get members of Impunity to get away from the buff, but Naker is still taunting them for some reason, hoping to just eject it away at the very least to delay a little bit of that sort of retake. But a 1-3-1 setup is still very much all right for them. But on the side lanes though, Lapu versus Farsa. Could you explain how this mechanism would work? Because I guess Farsa just wants to keep that distance away from Lapu.
The thing is, they won't really be fighting as much just because Lapu is gonna get poked down. He knows of that possibility. But then again, if Hakura gets caught out in the hands of Soul, he's gonna deal so much damage just like this. And look at the damage output. Hakura here is as soft as a tissue.
That's right, and you could already see that he has to back away or else be double upon. Speaking of dive, it will be the Lapu that will be able to get that first blood for EVOS Singapore. Yeah, JPL, he managed to make himself into safety, but a pause does come in. It's something that we expected, right? So the waves were shoved in the perfect timing, and if you don't recall, you're gonna get it.
You're gonna get it, indeed. Hakura here, getting that for being that first blood sacrifice for this certain series, and Lapu works like that. Lapu has a good dash, it has good range, he has projectiles, he has those daggers to just throw at the enemy, probably harass him a bit. And yeah, because here's the thing, like if the Farsa's skills are on cooldown and she used it to clear the waves, then that means there is an opening for the Lapu-Lapu to dash in. And that is going to be resource management here for the bottom lane.
That's right, and also do take note that she's holding on to a Purify instead, so some may also opt for Flicker. It definitely depends on situations, right? For certain Farsa players who are really confident, they usually go with this sort of setup, but you're facing Lapu-Lapu here, and if you're already put at the spot, there's not much that he can do, and he's not even at level 4 yet, so that's going to be a little bit of a delay, but great news is that we are back into the game. So already having his ultimate available, he could actually go in for a hot pursuit.
But you know what? I want to talk about this Niker Jawhead jungle. It has high and dry. Well, some of the teams or some other teams have this certain understanding. If you put a fighter to the mid lane, you would have an earlier power spike as compared to an assassin or a marksman.
That's true.
That is the case where you can just go for the invade, you can take the turtle easier just because you have more capability to tank those damage dealers.
Yeah, and they have already managed to actually score that first turtle by just forcing JPL to soak all the damage necessary. Now he's going for Rookie though, but no follow-up whatsoever from the rest of EVOS, but they will still take the Little Wanderer in hand. So right now, Impunity KH, after securing that turtle, they are just having a very, very small goal lead.
Things are going great here for the side of Impunity KH. A lot has happened in the past few minutes, but not one kill was done after that first blood. Niker here using that capability to invade as an advantage. And that is going to be the kick. Look at that. Torn apart memory. Giant goes down. Predator strike. But Soul and JPL, they don't care. They will just go up front and try to chase that Farsa down.
Yeah, and it's already 2 kills for the Lapu. Here comes the big fight. Great knockup, but boom, tries to flicker away. Flame shot connects, but it's a take of health left for Boom. He walks away alive.
And clearly, that flicker is going to be crucial for Boom. Now, without that flicker, we're pretty sure that the other team, or EVOS SG, can telegraph where Boom is gonna come from.
Yeah, and man, a lot of all these resources expended for these sort of skirmishes in the early phase of the game. But OP now shoving straight towards Pokemon. Pokemon could easily go right in, Blood Oath, and OP says, okay, I can easily dash away, but out the back though, they catch out Potato. Great news, Naker with this jaw hit special. He's just taking everything as he please.
And look at this, the invade is there. Niker isn't done yet. Boom is in the vicinity, and OP trying to take down Pokemon. Pokemon here, one more hit. Boom is in the area. He might just take down Pokemon, but with this certain lead that Impunity KH has, that only means that they will take another turtle for their side. Turtle buff is on Niker, then that means they have more capability to go for the dives, to go for the fights.
Great control of the map. Now Impunity not only gets the turtle, they open up the top side of the map in exchange. So it's going to be going for the bottom one. Well, great macro play in general for EVOS as well. So that actually balanced out things. Only 300 gold deficit in that sort of sense. But Hakurai though, as the Farsa, you don't really have control of the lane against this Lapu at all.
Yeah, it's going to be a resource management battle. Torn apart memory getting thrown out, and Rookie here is the target of Soul. Soul is at a killing spree streak. Will he be getting more? Niker here, just staying in that area. He's just trying to stay silent, but JPL is going to be the next target. Niker here will get away with that sneaky play.
He's been waiting long enough, like he knows, okay, I can't really save my teammates right there. So perhaps JPL would be caught out, and it actually happened. So Naker going back to take his purple buff while Aeon is in the waiting. Perhaps they will be challenging even more. Oh, great shot of an attempt, as Soul was actually conveying all this information necessary for Aeon to go in with the flame shot, but angles. Not really getting that buff.
Nice use of the brush there for Soul and for Niker. We are seeing a lot of mechanics here, but Soul almost getting caught out. The dash will bail him out. On the top side, we do see Pokemon destroy that enemy turret, and Impunity KH here, just looking at the map right now, they might be doing well now, but they're not really pushing a lot of objectives. They might be controlling the jungle, but that's not the case because you really need a lot of these objectives. Boom, using that penalty zone to get away, but he is forced to use the flicker. So that is another flicker initiation that's gone for the next few minutes.
Oh, Pokemon coming in from the back though. Smart moves, but melts him down. But JPL, he's going to be cutting in towards the middle side. And
Pokemon!
What a knock, as they will be able to take one more down. Torn memory apart. But just look at JPL. He walks away with another kill. And they are stuck on towards the corners of the wall for a double kill for Potato. Oh, one more hit will do. But Hakurai floats away in the air back to the base.
That could have been a wipeout, but still Impunity KH leaves one person alive for their side. Now, for the side of EVOS, this is going to be very crucial if they can get this Lord away from Impunity KH. It will stop some of the aggression that comes out from Impunity KH because now they have to think, will we fight this or not?
Yeah, and we've already seen a couple of items coming out already. Blade of the Hepta seized for Naker, if I'm not mistaken, and yep, we got some of these feathers up. Complete masks, and I'm pretty sure that they're ready for another rumble right here. JPL goes right into 2, but he definitely can soak in some of these damage.
Show is one of those heroes that can just go for those space checks just because he has a lot of dashes on his arsenal.
Yeah, and I really like this Necklace of Endurance coming out of the side of Pokemon. So it means that he can't easily negate some of all these sort of life steal coming in. Zaman Force being popped away by OP, but he's surrounded. How much can he take from this point onwards? But Soul, his health is dropping low. He still gets this one in the back for Potato. And Rookie dives right in. Soul, one take of health left. He gets himself in towards the bush, but he will still be slain eventually. A couple of trades going off the back. And Potato got that Blade of Despair, make it a triple kill as he dives straight in towards the turret range as they will flicker away with only a slither of health.
That could have been a good fight for Impunity KH if they only had better threat assessment. They were scattered all over. They were fighting their own fights. It was almost like a skirmish, but for EVOS SG, they were treating it as a clash. They won that as a team, while Impunity KH, they lost that fight as individuals.
Yeah, I feel like they overcommitted right here just to get JPL or even Soul. Like, this is what EVOS SG wants. Like, if you want to take down the Lapu Lapu, all the other carries will be hunting out for them. And this is definitely going to be a situation where Impunity KH has to pick their poison. And Pokemon getting Feather Airstrikes, but he's honestly not too worried about Hakurai at all. This goes outside of the range, but JPL though is getting cut out. What? Zaman Force being used up, but they are having the flame shot to connect towards OP. Not at a dangerous level just about yet, but I'm loving how Impunity KH has been playing out this match. But oh, a catch out towards Pokemon, not looking all too hot, haven't you been? Pokemon get caught in the ball.
Pokemon there just used the flicker, but it did not go through. He was bumped in the head there by that wall.
Yeah. And now having one member down, it's a 5-man advantage if JPL honestly wants to.
Not JPL, he's just standing right in front of 5 enemies there. And the enemy turret has been destroyed. Impunity KH, they need to look at the map more as they are losing objectives to the minions.
Yeah, and right now, just having so more worries on the side of Impunity. And JPL is going to be setting this one up with the Way of the Dragon on towards Naker. But Naker stuck by the corners of the wall. He will go down. But there's next one. This is a big pickup, but he tries to survive. OP, a lot of shield on top of his side. The Lord has already arrived, but Impunity is finding picks after picks. 3 members down from the side of EVOS SG.
And here comes the cleanup crew. Pokemon onto the back lines. Boom, boom here. Getting caught out. Soul just wants to fight. And here comes the flowing blood. In 2-3. The bloodhound is there and they're not done yet. Soul just goes for the kill. 2v2. Make that a 2v1. And the Lord is there just hacking on that base. Rookie here and boom. They cannot stop the Lord from taking that turret.
I just love that heavy commitment coming in from the side of EVOS SG. If they saw the Lord, it's like, okay, this is our turret or 6-man that is still going to be on deck. So even if you wipe us out, we will still take every single one of these turrets, and the base is pretty much full for Impunity.
In fact, just to clear out the minion waves, Boom was forced to use the penalty zone.
Yeah, and this is a lot of all these heavy investments coming in from the side of Impunity, and they did put up such a great fight, not gonna lie. As you can see, the score is 14-10. They have been able to find that pick, but it was very costly because there was not much of a defense. Now they're chasing in towards JPL. Aeon's gonna be over in the corner, but you don't want to get anywhere closer to that Kagura as Boom may just go out of position. Let's check out some of the items here as we talk this through this. The Despair already up. but their airstrike on towards JPL. They'll make it out alive.
Okay, now it's go time for the side of EVOS SG. They don't have their ultimates anymore. No penalty zone, no penalty airstrike. And look at that on the backside. There's Sakurai just trying to fly out of the fight. And look at that flame shot, almost taking down one member here. For the side of Impunity KH, Niker there using the brush moves that he used earlier. But right now, it won't work that way.
Oh boy, it's a 1-for-2 trade. And EVOS SG, they still have the advantage here. JPL kind of getting a little bit of pressure right there, and he understood that, okay, Impunity could still punish him. It's going to be calling for a reset. 1 more minute to the Luminous Lord this time around, and Aeon has got the free buff right here to be passed out to Potato. So great news for the side of EVOS SG because they've already had 3 members already hitting level 15. But for the side of Impunity, they still need those level up to be able to call it an even fight.
Looking at the items right now, ladies and gentlemen, Niker here has been building that Blade of Despair ever since minute 11, and he could not get a lot of farm because right now they're giving a lot of resources to OP. Now OP does have the concentrated energy in the Feather of Heaven, plus the Calamity Reaper. He's online. The question is, can they turn this into kills? Because no matter how many items you have, if you get caught out by the Way of the Dragon, it won't matter.
Yeah, it definitely won't matter at all. And now the Lord's coming right in. They are putting pressure on towards every single wave at the moment. JPL wants to draw as much as attention that he can get out of the situation because EVOS SG, they're already piling up on towards the Lord where the tourist light is moving right in. Boom. Already having 60% health left on the table. They're already marching right through, but Pokemon already pops his Salmon Force to try to take on OP. And here we go. The Lord is already knocking them up in the air, going for suppression. Oh my goodness! Potato does get it in the hand, and it's looking bleak for Impunity. They got nowhere to run, leaving only Hakurai as well as OP behind.
Oh, and the battle of the mages onto the bottom lane. That is going to be a win for that Kagura. Hakurai here with a desperate move of using the feathered airstrike. He will be successful. He will take down Soul. Hakurai here needs to get back to base. Just try to clear the waves as fast as possible so that Pokemon here could not die for him. And Aeon trying his best to take down this base. Feathered airstrike. The Lord is here. Can Impunity KH defend? And no, they cannot. EVOS SG takes game number 1.
This is what they are looking for, and they just need one more game to advance the playoffs.
Because their player is good at it.
Yeah, and seasons after seasons, he's been known to play mages very well. There was also another season that I remember Aeon could also play a really, really strong Cho. So honestly, JPL is not the only one that knows how to play it. So now that's also a key ban, which is why the Cho is not being left available. Now that we've already seen the side of EVOS SG, one final pick for Rookie right here. And wow.
Oh,
what do you think about this? Because this is the debut of the Marsha right here.
This is a good answer if you're gonna deal with the Hilda in the early game, because Hilda is one of those heroes that really invests in the physical attack damage in the early stages of the game. You just put that skill on the slow, probably the movement speed setup. But if you have the Masha, you can disarm the Hilda, so that means you're hurting the Hilda in one aspect rather than his regeneration. Because we've been seeing a lot of Baksha, they were hurting her at her regeneration factor, but right now the physical attack is going to be the selling point here for the side of Impunity KH.
That's right. Potential final game of the evening right here if EVOS SG can score one more pointer. But speaking of the Marsha right here, one of the strengths that they do have right now for Impunity KH is to split push in the late game if they could force it in with the Masha, because there's no point of committing to her with too much of these resources when technically she has double hate. double life in this sort of
Yeah.
way. And
I don't,
you know,
you know what? I don't really know about the interaction between Masha and Benedetta. Because if you can't physical attack, then that means you cannot charge up your passive as Soul.
yeah, that's true. And now, boom, we caught in between. This is a very aggressive movement coming out of EVOS SG as they are already invading the buff. As JPL is going to be going the other way around. It seems like a solo attempt coming from their Masha as Naker is hoping to just get this buff underway. Oh my goodness. Trying to go in for that sort of the steal, but JPL walks away. He's not too worried, you see? Like, Naker, he knows what he's doing.
It's one of those jungle setups that can deal with a Hilda straightforward. You don't have to go out of your lane. You can just scratch the hell out of that Hilda, and the Hilda gets forced out.
Yeah, and like, we expected it to go on the side lane or something like that, right? Initially, but I believe that this is definitely the better way to go as they definitely understand the matchup. And now JPL could be having some regen. Oh, okay. I'll take that back.
Oh, look at that aggression. Rookie getting caught out, getting pushed back near the turret, and he is forced to use that flicker.
Oh, he managed to actually take the buff as well. Naker now getting that double. It's going to be a little bit more troublesome for the side of EVOS SG, as he's been playing so aggressive in the early game, and he walks away without getting any sort of punishment because there's no point really going for that Masha like we said earlier on. And he could possibly just get a little bit more heading in towards those sort of team fights, and this turtle perhaps will be hotly contested. 4 members already investing their way in, and JPL has already seen what's going on, and we might just see a big fight happening right here.
And it's still Impunity KH pushing their advantage, but Potato and Soul might have something to say about this. Boom catches out Potato. Turtle has been slain. Hakurai is the target of Soul. There's a flame shot to just push him back, but Hakurai here cannot get out of that. Soul trying to get away, but he can't do that as Niker will take his life.
What an early game move coming from Impunity KH. They got 2 kills out of those processes, and look at them. They got the turtle, and they are pretty much ahead right now. JPL killed us pretty slow at this, and what did he do? Just look at the clearing speed from this Masha, and now he's being stuck in between. Rookie, though, getting caught out. This is going to be a free pickup here. And Aeon, wow, what a setup.
Yeah, Niker has free reign over his jungle. It's because JPL could potentially die if he ever goes for the engage on that Masha.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, they're still gonna go for it.
But lucky enough, Potato will be able to just use the Retribution just in time. And now we're going to be having a catch on towards Boom. He flickers away, got the penalty zone as well. Soul goes in for the dive. He does secure it. Great work from EVOS SG side as he is flashing out the Geek Fam signs. But, oh, headshot! Did you just see that? Oh, boy.
That move was sick. He just went for the flame shot, punished the Soul for flashing that Geek Fam sticker. No, I'm just kidding. He's probably just getting the kill on Boom. Then again, that is a step in the right direction for Impunity KH, because they really just want to snowball as hard in the early game and let OP get a lot of these gold. He doesn't have the avarice though, so it's not gonna be as fast as Pokemon and the other players, how the other players do it.
That's right, and fun fact, Season 2 of the MPL MYSG, EVOS SG lost towards the side of Geek Fam, and once again, blame Geek Fam for it. Once again, oh my goodness, great better airstrike as we do see a big setup coming out of Impunity, but the turtle has been taken away by EVOS as Hakurai on the tick of health left. Naker is coming right in. Pokemon might just actually give his life for that effort. Is an exchange coming in. Oh, Potato! Torn him apart, and Boom, where are you running?
Here goes the Boom, and there goes the Boom. Boom is down for 16 seconds, and Potato has enough time to get that buff. Masha right now is down. He won't have that orange buff till its next respawn, and EVOS SG just turns the tides once again.
Initially, it looked really good for Impunity until Potato arrived to the scene, and well, now the tides have definitely
Look at
turned.
JPL.
Oh, you're walking in slow-mo? Oh, am I lagging? Am I not? Nah, just kidding. Here you go, blazing towards mid-side as Pokemon only
Nice
receives a little
play.
damage. Naker tries to go in for the buff again, and well, more stickers to come, this time flashing the Alter Ego. And JPL is already at the ready to catch Boom, but just look at Soul. He's already on push, and they easily get that free turn.
You know what? Alter Ego has been getting a lot of free airtime here. They're not even playing.
Yeah, and well, mad respect to them because they are going to be playing in the playoffs itself. Hope you guys are ready for that on another day after, of course. And at the moment, 8-3 with only 2K of a difference between the two teams in approximately. So Hakurai flowing in and out of the map, and Feather Airstrike will be landing onwards Aeon. They tried to actually get a catch. Naker still on board, but Pokemon being stuck under the turret range, and Aeon gets shredded to pieces, but in exchange they did catch Naker.
That is going to be a 1-for-1. I don't think that it's the best trade for the side of Impunity KH, as Niker is the core, heart and soul of their lineup. Boom goes down once again.
What a catch. Two devs going over on the side of Impunity, and oh my. I could say that they are losing tempo. Hakurai is just stalling at the corner, and Potato catches him out. So this is him saying goodbye with a fair airstrike, almost striking down Pokemon.
And Niker here getting chased down by JPL. Look at this, he's just trying to... What, is he taunting him for some reason?
Oh yeah,
I think he is.
I guess he's just trying to sweep right in his like,
This army.
yeah.
He's
He's showing that he's impersonating Lemon once again. Now, cam taken off. JPL just needs a little bit of a back massage, so that will be a blade with the spur onto Potato.
Potato here has gotten back from that early lead. That was early snowball that was done by the side of Impunity KH. And as you can see, Niker here still has JPL on his throat.
And JPL casually walks in between. Golden Staff already being bought by the Claude and
Look at
Rookie.
Soul.
Oh my goodness, Lacto being used up, and immediately the Kugura dives in to secure the kill. No more Rookie as they are forced to retreat, giving this turret over towards EVOS SG. And JPL, man, this guy knows what he's doing, and imagine this, the mid lane is also being opened up, and that is going to be a big issue for Impunity as the Hakurai forcing that Feather Airstrike.
Once again, it's go time right now for EVOS SG. They can fight. There's no penalty zone. There's no feathered airstrike. They can just keep on pushing these lanes. And to be honest, one of the things that EVOS SG is doing properly here is they have all the lanes pushing to the side of Infinity
Dive. And it's going to be Naker to be the first one to be taken off for that mega kill. Massively taken over by Pokemon. Just look at the flame shot hitting out towards Hakurai as OP tries to flush them away. Another return of the flame shot, but it does not even tickle JPL.
Pokemon trying to go for Claude. Claude with the fast BMI out.
Yeah. Now, a little bit of breather, and Soul's going to be moving right in. OP goes in for the blazing duet, but he will be slain off. As we see Potato getting everything he needs, but Pokemon being stuck in between. He eventually will fall, but Naker, though, he will be having a lot of fun. But just look at this. Hakurai got 3 kills in the process.
Okay, so that was a risk that EVOS SG really had to take. They like to play aggressive, and they pay the price. 3 members are down. Niker here, they are taking
Aeon?
down this Lord. And look at this, the knockoff.
Oh, Soul!
Catches Soul and Niker, and look at that, Soul winning that duel, but there is that flame shot. That is the bait to his existence.
And now, bro, he's having the umbrella to give information. A quarter of the health left for this
JPL going
forward.
in.
And he's moving right in. He's going to cross destruction. Immediately taken out. He says goodbye, but Aeon goes in with the double kill. A little bit of a fair exchange. And he's going in for triple as well. A tick of health left. Can he do it? Can he do it? And the umbrella does not reach out for Rookie, but Pokemon says, okay, at the very least, this isn't a Luminous Lord.
Yes, just on time on the Rasho Umbrella Flea. I mean, a lot of these Seimei Umbrella opens are really working out for Aeon. Like, Aeon just goes under the radar, and he goes for the stun, he gets the burst that he wants, and Aeon just finding the right positions to have an engage.
I just love how they were having a pincer attack. We saw Soul going in for the assassination as well. Although he has so little health, he went in, electo his way through, just cutting their throats out of that one. Now JPL, he might have learned his lesson just about yet, has he? As he walks in towards all of the members of Impunity Cage at this point, I'm pretty sure that there's not going to be any sort of commitment towards this Hilda, and therefore mid-side is going to be the focus for Impunity at the moment, while also attending to Soul over the top side.
And Soul won't back down out of this. OP dealing so much damage, eye for an eye, negating a lot of those damage dealt to him by OP, and Aeon here is getting bursted down, and that is the Claude out. Down for the count. Soul right now is front of Boom and the others. Pokemon going in! Falling Star Moon on 2, but it doesn't really deal as much damage as it should.
Yeah, and I guess a little bit of an overestimation, but that exchange though, now not having OP is going to be a problem, but he's going to be out in 15 seconds, while Aeon was the one that has been trading up. And they still have all these 3 turrets still left to defend the base at the moment. So Impunity is waiting for EVOS SG to commit a mistake. And of course, they can always wait out for the upcoming Lord, because this time it will be charging one down. And if Impunity did not contest for it, they might actually lose out on a whole lot of that pressure. Okay.
You know what? I think that OP could have had a better time if he went for the Avarice. If he went for the Avarice, he could have gotten to, you know, to a faster power spike, and there is this, and they're gonna go for the punish. They are aware of this. Niker is the first target. Rookie is at the wrong place at the wrong time. Soul trying to go for Farsa. Farsa is down. Rookie can't help. Soul is there using that alter ego sticker. And the umbrella is there, Yin Yang overturn, and the magic duo, the mage duo for Impunity KH, they are down.
This is very punishing. They tried to cause a diversion play unnecessarily, and now they're forcing their way in towards the mid lane. This might just be game here. Boom, forced to flicker away. They open up the mid lane. No Lord, no problem. Now, there's also going to be the bottom side that they can actually take down in a blink of an eye, and nothing that Impunity can do about that at the moment. Now, Electos could possibly be utilized here. Boom, giving his life for a prison up and towards the mid lane. But what can they do? OP getting bursted down. That might just be the game. A couple of finishing touches necessary for the side of EVOS SG, but they are forcing it through, taking one after another. 2 members of Impunity is now seeing the gray screens.
And look at this, JPL almost falling low. Power Wilderness was there. Falling Star Moon on 2. Niker is down. Rookie, the last one alive, and EVOS SG, they are gonna go to the playoffs.
The hopes of Singapore of going in towards the playoff is now being secured by EVOS SG as your first ever representative from Singapore to be able to make it to the World Championship.